Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, in today's first reading, Prophet Ezekiel is sent to the rebellious Israelites. Saint Paul narrates about the innumerable hardships he had to endure in his ministry. And in the Gospel, Jesus is rejected by his own people. In other words, all the three readings of the liturgy speaks about the hostility that a Christian has to face in clinging to Jesus and his message. In the first reading, people of Israel were addressed as rebellious nation. They were rebellious because they forgot the covenant of God, pursuing their own goals. They set their hearts on idolatry and transgression. Even their rulers were promoters of idolatry. For example, King Ahaz. They were impudent children, still-hearted, self-willed, cannot bend, cannot stoop, neither ashamed nor afraid to sin. They will not be wrought upon by the sense of either honor or duty. Even they were branded as killers of prophets. Luke 11:47. To this kind of people, Prophet Ezekiel was sent. Hence, it is obvious that he was put into a difficult situation. But do not forget, immediately God strengthened him by putting his word into his mouth. Ezekiel 3:2. In the second reading, Saint Paul proudly acclaims about his trials and weaknesses. Paul was not ashamed of his weakness, but he was proud of his shortcomings. As a normal human being, Paul prayed that it might be taken away from him. But God answered that prayer as he answers so many prayers. He did not take away the thing, but he gave Paul strength to bear it. That's how God works. He does not spare us things, but makes us able to conquer them. God gives us sufficient grace. That's why Saint Paul tells, he will not let you be tested beyond your strength. But with the testing, he will also provide the way out so that you may be able to endure it. His grace always accompanies humanity. Once, a man went to visit a girl who was in bed dying of an incurable and most painful disease. He took with him a little book of cheer for those in trouble, a sunny book, a happy book, a laughing book. "Thank you," she replied, "but I know this book." "Have you read it already?" asked the visitor. The girl answered, "I wrote it." That was the work of all-sufficient grace. In the Gospel, Jesus is rejected in his own hometown. William Barclay would call this as a severe self-test that Jesus put unto himself. It is a self-test because until now Jesus was praised and glorified for his wondrous works, and now complete rejection. This self-test is clear in his approach to the contempt. Though the clear message underlined here is familiarity in the younger years breeds contempt, I would like to focus more on Jesus' approach to this rejection. Note, he neither yelled at them and left that place at once, nor he was discouraged, but he did what he could, laid hands on the few sick people and healed them. This attitude of Jesus should be imbibed by every Christian in their vocation. We are not always welcomed with a red carpet and may be clouded by so many already prevailing problems. In those circumstances, our approach should be that of Jesus. Do what is in your capacity and place the rest into the hands of the Lord who sees everything that exists. Remember, Jesus demands 10 talents only from him who was given 10 talents. Hence, our principle should be do what we can and God accomplishes the rest. Therefore, in a nutshell, the liturgy of the day teaches us two important notions. The first one, rejections are sure to come, but we are never left without a solution. Second one, let us do our best and God will accomplish the rest. Let God bless us all.